Hey everybody, thank you for joining us on the TWNRGY Podcast.
Thank you very much.
What? I just wanted to give you guys some tips on where to find us. The main thing, well obviously you found us if you're watching this, but...
you found us, thank you. We were lost for a little while.
Search, first one is YouTube. Go on YouTube and search TWNRGY, TWNRGY. And also do the same thing on Facebook, search TWNRGY. And then also we have a Patreon account. Or first off, we have an Instagram account. Do it for the gram, y'all. Gram it up. Grammy season's coming up. Yeah, folks. Get those Grammys.
Award-winning.
Likes, comments, whatever. But yeah, search for us on Instagram. Search TWNRGY. And then also, Patreon. We have a Patreon account. That website is www.patreon. And it'll be a /TWNRGY. And on Patreon, you'll be able to see our videos, and you'll have an opportunity to contribute if you'd like, whether it's monthly or a one-time contribution. There is expenses that are factored into this, whether it's posting and other things of that sort. But if not, feel free to continue to watch us for free and enjoy the material that we put out. And Adam has some other information in regards to how you can find us.
All right. The other things you could do to find a place to, say, listen to us on is go on Apple iTunes, go on that search bar, type in TWNRGY, TWNRGY, and then our podcast will pop up. Also, the same for Spotify. Just type in our TWNRGY name. It'll come up. And then go on Stitcher. It'll come up and you'll find us, and you could download an app for Stitcher and Spotify on your phone. This way it makes it easy. You can get there, on the go.
Yeah, if you have Apple, it's already on the phone, I believe.
Yeah, you already have the Apple iTunes app on there. So yeah, Apple, Android, whatever you have,
what your
download
affiliation, just
whatever site you find yourself on. Download Stitcher or Spotify app. Type in TWNRGY and you'll find us.
And once you do find us on YouTube, if you could subscribe, that'd be amazing. It's just as good as contributing financially sometimes.
You can subscribe on iTunes as well.
Subscribe on iTunes.
Don't forget that.
Leave comments, leave suggestions.
We're open for it.
Open, ready for any suggestions and comments that you may have. Just let us know. We'll continue to bring information about health and wellness. And just want to say thanks again for listening to us. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Adam Fernandez.
With the TWNRGY Podcast. Love you guys. Take care.
Take care. Love you. What up, everybody? This is the TWNRGY Podcast. I'm Adam.
And I'm Aaron.
Woo! And today we're just going to be talking about just each short story on kind of just some positive things. We're going to kind of maybe have some more of these type of episodes where we just kind of tell a random story of positivity or something.
Well, Adam might make one up. He tells a lot of fibs over here. Call them big fish.
Big fish, making these stories up. But yeah, just either things they see or just some tips or something that him or myself have done. So,
and I'll say a lot of people can use a little bit more positivity in their life, me included, him included. See a lot of negative things. We react negatively, so it's good to put things in perspective with a little bit of positivity to kind of outweigh the negative things that go on a typical day.
So I guess I'll start off by sharing my story. A little bit, maybe about a month ago, I was just calling the owner of the property, the apartment that I used to live at, and just kind of give him a compliment to the building manager, Debbie. Very nice lady for the most part. Yeah, always tries to do her best.
She's married, dude.
Hands up, but nah, she's a cool girl. But just wanted to say something nice about her to the guy, Sean. So I called. He didn't answer. I left a message just saying, hey, she's a good worker. Appreciate everything that she's done since I've been here. Just want to say something nice. Just kind of good for her to her boss, because that's her boss. So
I'll say a lot of times people want to call and complain, whether it's like a service you got from somewhere, and especially with Debbie, a lot of people that we talk to that live in the complex are always saying negative things and calling and being rude.
Yeah, they said they cussed her out and yelled at her, and like, I've never cussed at her, I've never yelled at her, always try to be nice. I'm like, you gotta see this person on a regular basis, so I mean, this person could probably kick you out of their apartment if they wanted to.
Raise your rent!
Come on, please be smart. He ended up calling me back, and he was just saying, "Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. Think I should keep Debbie?" And I said, "Yeah." And he was just kind of joking that she's a good worker. I appreciate her. She always tried her best, and he was very appreciative of a positive phone call. And then at the end of it, he ended up saying, "Hey, by the way, I was working on your, what is it called? Your deposit. Was working on your deposit." There you go. There's a word. And
difficult word. I sometimes forget.
I don't think about deposits for an apartment all the time. Did it for 7 years ago. So anyways, he said, "Yeah, by the way, you're going to be getting all your money back on your deposit." And I was like, "Wow, okay, cool. That's awesome. Thanks for the good news." And yeah, and just kind of moral of that story is like, it pays off to be nice. Not that my intentions weren't to get any kind of money or monetary value for saying something nice about Debbie. But I mean, in the long run, it ended up paying off. We got my money back.
Direct payoff. Bam! But a lot of times, it's not just a direct payoff to us, it's a direct payoff to the individual that's receiving the good words. I'm sure the boss probably told the department manager, "Hey, we got some good feedback." But it's always good to hear when people are saying positive things about you. Obviously, we typically dread the negative things, but feedback, payoff, however, maybe financially for him, intrinsically for Debbie,
for both of us. But yeah, so I don't know, it's just my intention to put that positivity out there, and it's just good to be nice and be positive and help out other people who might need it. So, gonna pass it on to Aaron, and he can do his story.
Got the baton here. I will take it and run with it. My story, one of our buddies that we've met that lives around here in Huntington Beach, his name is Steven. Unfortunately, he's homeless. He lives in a little kind of U-Haul truck thing. He's been in the same area for almost since this whole COVID thing, so maybe about 5-6 months or something of the sort. He's kind of been just in the area, living out of his truck. But nice enough guy, very personable. He'll talk to people, engage as people are walking by. That's how Adam and I started talking with him. He started engaging us, and then we just say hi every time we're in the area. But he was saying there was one other gal that had stopped and had been talking to him off and on, and she was reading the newspaper. I don't know who reads the newspaper anymore.
I don't believe the story.
Yeah, but she was reading the newspaper, and she came along an article that said, I think it was maybe in Santa Ana, that they had recently built, or there was a homeless shelter for veterans, because Steven's also a veteran. He was in the Army way many years ago, but that was amazing on her, to be a nice person, even though he's homeless, he's still part of the community that we all live in. So she wanted to do something good. She was thinking about Steven when she came across the article in the newspaper. So what the article was, it was just, like I said, a homeless shelter for veterans, and they were taking applications. So she had given it to him, and he was excited. Adam and I had talked to him, like, "Hey guys, my friend Julie," or whatever her name was, came by and gave me this newspaper article. There's a homeless shelter in Santa Ana. I'm really excited. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to give them a call and whatever. And so Adam and I had talked to him maybe a couple days later, "Hey man, so how's everything going with the homeless shelter?" "I don't know. I called them once and they never answered." And I'm like, "Well, anything that you really want, dude, you have to be persistent about it. You have to give them a call. They're not just here giving out free rooms and free this and free that."
Actually, they are giving out free rooms.
They're not giving it out willy-nilly.
At a reasonable price, actually.
So Adam and I just kind of were his coach and just said, "Hey man, you gotta be persistent. Give him a call every day and ask for somebody, ask for a name, and call every day until you get that appointment," because he was needing to schedule an appointment so he can go meet with the people. And so maybe a couple of days pass, and we see Steven again, like, "Hey man," and I didn't want to bug him about it, but he actually brought it up. He's like, "Hey guys, thanks for giving me a kick in the pants. I ended up calling them and called them every day, and I finally got an appointment." And he went over there, or he got the appointment, so he was all excited about that. And then a couple of days after that, or maybe a week or so after that, he had the interview. They had given him some, I think, like food stamps. They gave him like a voucher for a hotel for a week.
Yeah.
And
hooked him up a bit.
Hooked him up. And he was excited. He was through the roof. And so he was just waiting for another background check as they just were doing the due diligence to make sure that he's legit to get into the homeless shelter.
That he's a veteran, that he's homeless, those kind of things. They're just kind of checking up on a bit.
Yeah, but he was excited. He was like, yeah, man, I'm going to start getting some more food. I'm going to be able to take a shower, sleep in a bed. It's just things that we take for granted on a daily basis. But just seeing how positive and, I'll say, happy and energetic he was for something that, like I said, we take for granted on a daily basis. A lot of people have a roof over their head. They have food on the table. They have a bed to sleep in, and he doesn't have any of that. But it's awesome to see when someone is appreciative and grateful for those small little things that we get, and just so happy for the little things in life. He doesn't have much, but he's happy for the little things that come second nature to most other people here in the United States. But anyway, I thought it was a positive story. Positive that the one gal had came across the newspaper clipping. Adam and I kind of were his coaches, little sparring partners, trying to motivate him, dude. You gotta do your due diligence. People aren't just gonna be giving you anything that you want unless you go for it.
Well, it pays off for him for being a sociable person, getting out there talking to people. Not that he's getting out here just kind of hanging out in his truck, but he's talking to people nonetheless.
Doing a little bit.
It never hurts.
Adam and I are still trying to push him to encourage him to just give him a little
little active,
a little more active, just have some drive. But it's difficult. I don't know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So either way, spread the positivity. Try to look for the positive things as opposed to always looking for the negative things that we encounter on a daily basis. The positive things are there. Situations, conversations. Just look for them. Keep your eyes open and be aware.
All right, this has been the TWNRGY Podcast on positivity, just kind of stories and everything of that sort. So yeah, get after it. I'm Adam.
And I'm Aaron.
Thanks for listening.
Spread the positivity.
Bye now.
Love y'all.